What up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel for another one. Real quick, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button and click that notification bell so you'll be notified any and every time I post another video. But let's get right into it. A recent article from Cointelegraph says Staples Center in Los Angeles will be renamed Crypto.com Arena. After a deal with its owner, AEG, the Staples Center will be known as Crypto.com Arena from starting December. Now, I've been hearing a lot of information about this. This is extremely bullish for the world of crypto. And not just one in particular crypto, but this is completely bullish because now, do you know how many people, like the Staples Center holds two professional basketball teams? They hold the Los Angeles Lakers and they hold the Clippers. And everybody goes and watch this team, regardless whether or not that they're good or if they suck. Both teams don't suck this year. They're great. You got LeBron James, the Lakers. You got Kawhi and Paul George for the Clippers. It's going to be amazing. There was some backlash about this, but here's the thing. I think it was like a $700 million deal over 20 years. That's like $36 million a year. But do you know, like, that opens up since this is going through, I can guarantee you some of the players are going to get some of this money because that actually opens up the space for a bigger cap for the Lakers. That'll probably open up spaces for like bonuses for the players, more top tier players, not only coming to the Lakers but possibly coming to the Clippers. This is gonna be great for not only for the players, it will also be great for the crypto space because the Staples Center is known for two good basketball teams, and then you got it changed into Crypto.com. Ooh, let me tell you, that is going to be absolutely insane. It's bullish for the market. The market is down right now, but that's all right. Anytime crypto has utility, liquidity, and mass adoption, is going to make it. It's going to be all right. But now, with Crypto.com's name Crypto.com's name being plastered and being named as the new name, replacing the Staples Center, that's absolutely insane. But here it says Staples Center is a multi-purpose arena because it has concerts also there also as well, and tournaments that has been home to numerous public events, including boxing, basketball competitions, as well as concerts and hockey. I didn't know hockey. It also has been the home of the NBA's Clippers and the Lakers, as well as the NHL's Los Angeles Kings and the WNBA's Los Angeles Sparks. Didn't know that either. Crypto.com purchases the name rights to AEG for $700 million over 20 years, according to an announcement in 1999. In 1999, Staples paid $100 million for 10 years worth of naming rights. That is crazy. So fast forward now, 20 some odd years later, $700 million for 20 years. That is deep. Crypto.com is an emerging platform, and it's actually solidified its name in the U.S., and they got tons of cryptos. Their gas transactions for ETH is a little high, but I have no problems with Crypto.com. They answered all my questions, are really active on Twitter. So I hope they buff up their customer base because now that they got an actual arena name on them, it's going to be on. It says AEG is a multinational sports and entertainment company that owns several facilities as well as sports franchises. On Christmas Day, Los Angeles Lakers will face the Brooklyn Nets in Staples Center. That is going to be huge. Now, I've seen Crypto.com's name. I think it was on the Golden State Warriors jersey as a sponsor also some time ago. So Crypto.com, they're making a push. So now, Coinbase, it is up to you now. Crypto.com already made the platform, was the first. Don't be the last to have your name on a stadium or on an arena. You're next. You got the money. I know you do with all those transaction fees, that's being charged on the actual Coinbase mobile exchange app. I know you got it. So are we thinking Coinbase is going to be next? It says they're going to be doing it on Christmas Day versus the Nets versus the Lakers. The name will be updated and the logo for the first time in history. That'd be crazy. And I know fans was going, were getting upset about that because of Kobe Bryant. They think that that the arena should be named after him. Kobe Bryant was an amazing player. I think he's the greatest of all time. And I do only simply because he came out of high school, got drafted, but he wasn't a starter. He wasn't number 1 pick, number 2nd pick, number third pick. But you know that I think he was the number 13th pick. Didn't start and still won 5 rings on the same team. That's why I think he's the greatest. But that's a whole nother subject. It says here, let me see. When it comes to next generation development, the Lakers will face the Brooklyn Nets in Staples Center, which would be updated. Okay, we talked about that. When it comes to the next development, it is pretty much talking about the partnerships because crypto is fastly growing, and you might as well put a fastly growing 2 teams together with the fastest growing new asset together, and it's bound to make beautiful things happen for both sides. So this is super exciting. I'm happy that this is happening. People flying through Los Angeles will actually be flying over the new name Crypto.com arena and actually see Crypto.com, the actual Crypto.com logo. And if they have internet at the time on the plane, they're gonna Google and be like, "What's Crypto.com?" And they pull up, be like, "Oh, I've been trying to get into cryptocurrency for some time now." So then that type of advertisement, even though it was $700 million of worth of advertisement, it's gonna make people do more research on it, because when you're above sky in the air and you look down and you see this big Crypto.com logo, it's going to catch your eye. You're going to want to know what it is. But that is absolutely insane. This goes off by saying the business known as Crypto.com has previously sponsored sporting events, including a $100 million sponsorship agreement with Formula in late June, the Ultimate Fighting Championship in July, and signed a $175 million sponsorship agreement with Crypto.com, UFC. See, yeah, this is Crypto.com. They're making a name for themselves. Now, necessarily, do I believe that the platform is a platform actually user friendly like Coinbase? One could debate about that. But the ultimate thing is Crypto.com is changing the Staples Center's name to Crypto.com on December 25th when the Los Angeles Lakers face off the Brooklyn Nets. I'm going to be watching that game. I'm not going to be watching throughout the whole day because it's going to be Christmas, but I'm definitely going to be excited to see what it's going to do for the crypto price. Because now you got eyes and you got people talking about it. You got Kobe Bryant's wife talking about the name change. So that's bringing on a whole nother deal. Even though it's negative, they say no press is bad press. So, I get it. Was it the timing in this? Kind of, but Crypto.com is a business, and they pay $700 million for over 20 years. So that's going to be something amazing. Moving on to the next article is our friendly crypto, cute little crypto, Shiba Inu. It says their supersized McShib is now the largest ERC20 token holding among ETH whales. It says according to data from Whale Stats, the 1,000 largest ETH wallets hold $2.35 billion worth of SHIB combined, representing around 9% of the total market cap. And I don't think they're selling. And I say that because Shiba Inu has liquidity, utility, and mass adoption. I'm going to keep saying it until I'm blue in the face on this channel. AMC will be using them. Mark my words. AMC will be using them as a payment platform to buy tickets. There's there was a leak of a picture on Twitter talking about how Tesla is now going to be integrating Shiba Inu alongside Bitcoin in their code. There's just a lot of of course, you got Shiba swaps. They're in the NFT world for art, for art incubations, and it's just there's a lot of things that's happening right now, like the way that exchanges are pushing Shiba Inu, the way top tier elites are pushing Shiba Inu. They're not gonna let this fail. They're not going to let this fail. And the moment that Shiba Inu goes from the ERC20 token platform and makes an upgrade to its own blockchain, it's game over. I'm not going to bash cryptocurrencies that seem like that they're scams. I'm only going to bash the ones that are scams, because as long as it has utility, liquidity, and mass adoption, and volatility doesn't go up 30,000% in 2 minutes and then drops 5,000%, I'm gonna talk about it. It's my channel. I want to praise cryptocurrency when they're doing well. I'm gonna talk about cryptocurrencies when they're doing bad. It's just that simple. I mean, we're in a bull market right now. Who knows when a bear market is gonna come? And when the bear market comes, I'm still gonna be talking about information like this. This is bullish for Shiba Inu. That the whales are not actually selling. It says here, so according to data compiled by Wallstat, looking at Ethereum-based token holdings, the largest ETH wallets represent 26.68%. Now you're probably saying, well, Trey, it sounds like it's actually centralized, because there's top wallets, getting them, but nobody else. It doesn't matter. It's not centralized. It's decentralized. Like, they have their own decentralized DeFi. They have Shiba swaps. Like, it doesn't matter if people are not. People need to open up their eyes and actually realize that just because top wallets are actually getting them, that doesn't mean that they're centralized. It only becomes centralized when there's only 2 wallets that have them. There's only 3 wallets. We don't know whose wallets those are and what they're actually going to be. That could be Tesla, for all we know, actually getting all of this and actually going to actually be dispersing them out to different places. Like, we don't know what the plan is for Shiba Inu, but we do know that something's happening and it's brewing. It says a recent tweet says, "Congrats, the king is coming back. Sheep Army. Sheep flipped the best of OKB and CRO to become the biggest ERC20 holding. 17.44% of the 17.44% among the top 1,000 ETH wallets, with total value of 2,371,200. No, what is that? Yeah, 2,371,200. No, I don't know what that's. I think that's 2 billion. 2,371,207,191. There we go. I was like, what? That number was off. But I can't read numbers today. I don't know what's going on. But here's a picture of it. Sheep is growing, and it's growing fast. People who, I've doubted Shiba Inu before, but then I looked at it, I'm like, well, wait a minute. Let me look at the fundamentals behind it. Let me see why it was created. But yeah, and it still hasn't even been listed on Robinhood yet. I don't know what Robinhood's deal is, but I don't know. They're stuck under a rock between a hard place. I don't know what that saying is. Their back's up against the wall. Like, you can only have this survey out for customers for so much time until they just say, forget it, we're going somewhere else. So their window, the last time I talked about Robinhood's window, it was like this. Now it's probably like this, because people are going to get frustrated and go to another company. It says here, the fervent SHIB community has been on a mission to push crypto trading platforms such as Coinbase and Robinhood. Coinbase now has Shiba Inu, Robinhood does not. To list the asset, Change.org petition aimed at convincing them had received more than 530,000 signatures at the time of writing. Coinbase Pro listed SHIB back in late September, which that's done. But now Robinhood now. Who's not doing that? Here it says here's, and it's crazy because now McDonald's wrote that we appreciate hearing your interest in continuous and are going to evaluate the payment experience. So apparently, people have been tweeting at McDonald's asking them to add Shiba Inu as a payment mechanism because I mean Bitcoin has been added for McDonald's across the world. I don't remember the exact McDonald's, but I want to say despite being the kind of non-committal corporate PR accounts tend to make, it didn't stop the SHIB community from going into overdrive, with the post receiving more than 500 retweets, 1,400 likes, and countless memes to boot. Because apparently what happened was a customer wanted McDonald's to add Shiba Inu to accept the payment. And if they did that, that would be amazing. Like, yeah, like here, like right here, there's a art, because the logo looks, the logo reminds me of McDonald's, and it's like a perfect fit to have Shiba Inu as payment, because I mean the logo's red, yellow, and like a little bit of orange, right? And it would go perfect with their with McDonald's story. But you know, it's just up to McDonald's to do it. If McDonald's lists this would be absolutely amazing. And see, here's the tweet right here. We appreciate hearing your interest in continuously evaluate the payments experience. So the fact that McDonald's wrote back and tweeted back, something could be in the works. And if McDonald's in the US adds Shiba Inu for the ultimate payment experience, before they add Bitcoin, before they add Ethereum, before they add XRP, before they add my beloved Cardano, that screams bullish. Like I said, something's going on behind the scenes. I don't know, but it's calm right now. Even though the market is down, something's going on. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty neat. You know, you got Shiba Inu dog with a McDonald's hat. But yeah, that's pretty neat. But the fact that McDonald's is actually writing back is a big deal, because, you know, we just don't know. Here's another picture. Yeah, I like that. It says, well, it's unclear how McDonald's would proceed. SHIB adoption has ramped up across the board this month. Crypto payments from CoinGate received on November the 11th that it had opened up SHIB support. That's crazy. So that 500 of its merchants can accept SHIB payments. The Samsung-backed digital wallet provider Zengo also added the beloved dog meme token to its platform on Wednesday. Now, like, by this time, the dog meme token, like the meme name, that should actually completely vanish and disappear, because now it's no longer a meme token. It's actually a really highly sophisticated digital asset now. Like, I'm gonna try my best not to call it a meme token anymore, because it's in the top 15 now. So Shiba Inu's doing its thing. You know, they're in the NFT market. They got Shiba swaps. AMC's about to adopt them. McDonald's might adopt them. Tesla's about to be in the game with them in their code. I mean, that screams a penny to 50 cents. It screams something. That's just too much going on right now. It's just too much to where it's, you know, the price can either go up or it can either go down. I don't think Shiba Inu is going to go back to the price that it used to go to, because now it's absolutely insane to me. Like, but yeah, I'm happy for this. I'm not telling you to invest in it. You know, cryptocurrency is a risk. You only can put in so much money that you're willing to lose. Yeah, it's just Shiba Inu looks like it's gonna be big. But, you know, people made fun of that one coin that had over 21 million ever created, and people traded it back and forth like it was a hot tomato and buying pizza with it. And $10,000 worth of the coin and bought pizza with it. But now look at it. It's heading to 100 and something K. So I don't know. But I digress. That's what I got to say about that. Moving on to the biggest news of the day that I could find. And that is, now that the infrastructure bill has passed, lawmakers are pissed about it. Specific lawmakers are upset about it. They're pushing back. They're trying to get that part of the crypto portion changed. It says lawmakers push back on crypto provisions in infrastructure bill. The latest proposal for a group of House Democrats seek. Now, the article is wrong because there's also it's a house of bipartisan. It's Democrats and Republicans are actually pushing back on this. It says change how updates to tax code affect crypto entities who do not engage in broker services. Yeah, because this is a scary thing. Not necessarily scary for me or for the ones that do their taxes, but it still is, because any wrong mistake can lead up to 5 to 7 years in prison, even if you're not doing anything wrong. So pretty much cut paste period, cutthroat is anytime a person with crypto transfers $10,000 in one transaction over to their bank. Of course, they have to be KYC, but they have to notify the IRS, even though the bank is supposed to notify the IRS about the 10,000 transaction within 15 days, right? Then after that 15, and if you don't do it in 15 days, it can be a criminal offense. It will be a criminal offense, and to be a federal and what's the term I'm looking for? A felony, and we know that being anytime somebody's a felony, it's a year. You would spend a year and a day in jail or more. But this bill is structured to where you'd be in prison for between 5 and 7 years. So they want an amendment, and there was a tweet that it was Senator Ted Cruz was actually saying. There was a reply down to it, and it made me laugh. Like, the tweet was saying, I don't agree with Ted Cruz on a lot of things, but I do agree with him with this. And then there was another tweet that said, a broken clock can be right at least twice a day. That had me dying, because if you think about it, it's 2 o'clock twice every single day. It's 3 o'clock twice every single day. Like, if the hand gets stuck at that time, it's going to be that time it is currently. 12 hours later, it's going to be that same exact time. So I thought that was really funny. So that was a good one. Here it says, lawmakers from both sides of the aisle are fighting back against the charges to tax reporting rules of crypto brokers and transactions over 10,000 in the newly passed infrastructure bill. Now, I don't know when this bill is going to be in effect, but I thought I heard it was 2023 or 2024. We got a year and some change away for it to be, created and fixed. But yeah, this is an issue. It says the group issued an opening letter signed by Soto along with Representative Rowe, Stacey E. Plaskett, E. Swellwell, Tim Rao. It's a bunch of bipartisan people working together to fix the tax code. It says experts warned that the continuous new rule could see miners, validators, and wallet developers considered as brokers for tax purposes. The letter calls on House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to exclude this group on the grounds that it does not engage in broker services. Yeah, see, it's a mess. And it says here, we stand united to ensure more tax certainty for cryptocurrency and work with the IRS on key reforms. Together, we will continue to support the innovation and protect consumers. So yeah, that is what it is. Do I think that this needs to be changed? It does. And I hope that this is going to happen, because as more people get educated on crypto, as more people start to actually understand what it is and how it works, there's going to be less of this secret behind the back tax sneak representation type of thing going on. Because there's one thing that Ted Cruz did say that I do agree with, is that half those people that actually wrote that tax bill don't even understand what a Bitcoin is. They don't even understand what cryptocurrency is. So and I can guarantee you that stuff like that, law like that goes into play every single time. Oh, I don't know what this bill is saying, but I'm gonna still write it because hopefully they're gonna do something for me, and they said they're gonna do something for me in the long run. I don't like that type of stance. I wish that never happens, but it does. But I'm glad to see that there's a bipartisan team coming together that's actually saying, no, we need to fix this, because then that's pretty much painting a broad brush on crypto, pretty much saying that it's bad, and it's really not. Actually, crypto is actually supposed to help the people. Crypto is supposed to be for the people. The government is actually stifling this type of innovation, just like the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit, which I believe Ripple is still going to win. It's getting down to the wire, but that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother ball game. I'm glad lawmakers are pushing back on this. They're for once doing something for us, the crypto people that actually love this type of innovation. I'm really excited about that. I'm glad that that's actually happening. So yeah, so moving on. After this, I'm going to let you go. We're going to go over the price, and that is it. Currently, right now, we have $2.6 trillion market cap. The market is still dropping, but that's okay. We're still in a bull market. We got Bitcoin at just below 60,000. We got 59,997. We got Ethereum at 4,248. Binance Coin at $573. Solana at $210. We got Cardano at $1.85. We got XRP at $1.10. We got Polkadot at $41.28. We got actually $41. That's up. Dogecoin 23 cents. Shiba Inu still in the number 11 spot, not that penny yet, but close. Avalanche $104.64. Luna $42.81. We got Litecoin at $223.41, and number 15 is Bitcoin with 59,500. That would do it for me today, everybody. The market is still down. I'm still in NFTs. I'm not telling you to, buy or invest in it, but they actually look pretty great. There's a lot of information that happened. It's still bullish for the market, even though the market is down. That's how it goes when Bitcoin reaches the all-time high. When ETH reaches all-time high, the market cools off and consolidates before it takes another blast off before the end of the year. Things are still coming into play. I still believe Bitcoin is going to be at 100K by the end of the year. That's my price prediction. I'm not a financial advisor, but that's all I got to say about the prices. If you haven't watched my previous video, please make sure you watch it. It should be popping up somewhere around this screen here anytime soon. As always, stay focused, stay locked in. Peace.